Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Let's Play Osiris New Dawn. It just recently got a lovely update when the graphics were increased. All the servers were wiped, so everybody's starting from scratch, so it's a good time to get into this thing. Today's show is brought to you by Non-Bread, helping white people like Indian food since 1955. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to ramble on. A couple of my friends wanted to see what this was like, so I'm gonna go to a multiplayer server because it's the only thing I've ever done. I was gifted this from a friend, and I'm gonna go ahead and sit private because I don't want anybody dropping in. And I think I can create my own server. This is the first character I ever played. We're gonna go ahead and create a new one. There's two factions available. At the beginning, the UNE, United Nations of Earth, and Outlanders. They're, space pirates. Everybody likes space pirates. So we're going to go with space pirates again, just because. And then you have the choice of two starting classes, scientist or ranger. Scientists specialize in technology and industry. Ranger, exploration, and I assume shooting stuff. They can carry more. It's kind of important. Only wimps take more than one trip. That's my favorite. But I've been a ranger, so I'm going to be a scientist. We're going to the customization. It's a little weak. You're always in this survival suit, so it's not like you can give yourself a sweet, sweet mustache. Let's see. There are evil creatures that are trying to eat me, so I feel like if I'm brightly colored, they might assume that I'm poisonous. I'm hoping that they think I'm poisonous. So I'm just gonna look like a clownfish. That's my goal here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's look at this detail color. Yeah, there we go. Looks like something poisonous to me, right? Alright. Stream scene. Oh, I don't know. Hambone. This is Hambone the scientist. What? Oh, I hit randomize. Hanny Birchie. No, I'm Hambone, damn it. Go ahead and create him. There's my friend's server. 4 people have access. Do I want to start on that server? There's already stuff created. No, we'll just make a new server. The universe's name. We'll go with freaking video games. And we'll go PvE because we don't want to fight other people. We don't. We just don't. Look at this. We can customize everything. Let's fucking bust this stuff up. Let's make the aliens a little less dangerous. No, you want to see it at normal everything? It might go a little slow, but let's give it a go. So freaking video games. Let's join this thing. Cool little splash screen telling us about the universe we're in. And once again, they're reminding you it's in early access, so there's going to be a lot of bugs. If I find something weird, maybe we should report it, but I'm kind of lazy. I've seen several bugs that could be fixed. Here we are, crashed on the 3rd moon of Theseus Prime, day 1. Welcome to Proteus, everybody. Oh no, I mean, we start out and our suit is breached and we're in trouble, so we're gonna use our all-important duct tape, which is our 1 key. And you just use it. Oh, that's fantastic. And you got your basic tools. You start with a chisel, multi-tool, which I'm really not sure what it does, and a locator, which doesn't seem to do much of anything. So we're gonna go over here, open this box. Oh, thank you. Weapons. Take all of that. And the assault rifle actually takes ammunition, so it is advised to not use that right off the bat. So I'll go ahead and get the pistol. This is an inflatable dome. That's our first quest there, is get all of the wreckage. Ooh, water, food, that's important. Press V to toggle camera. There I am, looking like a clownfish. Couple of moons. Ooh, that's pretty. So let's see. Place your inflatable dome somewhere safe. Before I do that, I have played before, so I know that you can harvest this stuff with your chisel. Oh, looky there, I got some steel plating. So, you know, unless you want to leave it here as like a marker, go ahead and pick up everything you can. Just be advised that you will be encumbered if you get too much. They also, when you first start out, you get a little robot buddy. You walk up to him and you can have him talk to you. He can repair and flank, and follow is usually what I do, because he also auto-attacks all the creatures that will try and fight you. You can even go up to something this big and just start pounding away at it. You can't see the combat text, but I'm actually critically hitting it. You can see as the pod resource is going down, and then, you know, a little break in the reality there. You only got a piece of rubber for that entire fucking thing. Holding shift allows you to run faster. However, if you overheat in this environment, it could be bad for you. You get a warning down at the left. Let's talk about this UI a little bit. You have your PSI, which is your oxygen and suit pressure. Really important. Uh-oh. I hear somebody shooting. Ooh. Nope. Of course, you have your jump jet to get out of situations like that. And your pistol. Oh, sand cockroaches. They're called skelepods. Don't like to get eaten. You'll notice something about these guys. Not so much here, but on extra terrain, they have a tendency to teleport when a path is unavailable. And I'm a terrible shot, so got one. Where did the second one go? They're usually in pairs. Maybe I scared him off. That's cool. I'm gonna finish killing the pod and talk about the UI. After the air and pressure system, you have a dual system of... Ooh, a circuit board. That seems important. It's hard to see against the sand here, so we'll go against the sky. Hydration and nutrition. You're gonna have to keep that up to survive. Next is suit integrity and general health. So I think I took a bite there, so I have a little less health. You can see what you're looking at with this little target here. If it's interactable, it should tell you what sort of resource it is. Not really good on the heads up. You get latitude and longitude. Looks like it shows dense material. Oh, there's our buddy. He seems to be minding his own business, but I don't trust these guys any further than I can throw them. Which on this gravity, I don't know how far that is. So we're actually going to go in that direction. Seems like a bad idea, but we have to get off this sand before we can place our HAB module. Because we'll get an error that says we need stable terrain. So let's see. Where did that guy go? I don't trust him. I feel like I'm gonna get eaten at any moment. These things are kind of important. Uh, they will pierce your suit. Do not run into them. We'll go over the resource thing. It'll tell you what it is. I don't know how to harvest it, because if you get too close, you know, I don't know. But you can go up to pretty much any of these, and as long as you have your chisel, even on a plant, you can pick that stuff up. I don't know what Sienna Fern's used for. These look to be non-combat little, I guess, critters, you'll say. They don't do anything. Go over here to this bush, get some branches. That seems okay. There is heavy metal, of course. And you can see what it is before you mine it if you use your little scouter thing, which is your 4 button. Oh, it's starting to rain. That's pretty cool. We might want to get in and out of the rain just off the bat. So, tab to go into your inventory here. Oh, I hear shooting. Always when I'm trying to do something. That is a big beastie. This is a young crab monster. They tend to find us every now and then. Oh, don't want to get eaten. Using my jump jets to avoid. You know, it might be easier to run away, but this is the spot I think I'm gonna set down camp. So let's kill this guy. And actually, when you kill this guy, you can get resources off of him. You can get like crab shells, meat. Warning: do not eat the alien meat unless you can cook it, or you will get food poisoning. Oh, look, I guess I'm more proficient at being military-y. So, using skills levels them up. If you see, I'm getting XP in military engineering up in the left corner, and general light weapons training. It takes quite a bit with just this pistol, but until we can fabricate ammunition, I don't necessarily want to use my big honker. So we're gonna go up here. We got crab meat. He disappears. Oh, what were we trying to do? Let's find a nice spot. Nice spot next to this tree. This tree is kind of important because you can farm berries out of it. So we're gonna go tab. We're gonna go to structures, and we have our inflatable dome. So we're gonna click on it, and it lets us start to place it. You can rotate by clicking left mouse button, and then you confirm build, hit F, and then hold left mouse button to build it. And this is going to be your starting base of operations, is this little dome here. You go in here, you have a nice laptop, you refill your oxygen, and you have your bed so you can save your progress. Also heals you a little bit, so if you're ever in trouble, come on back and hit that. The decryption station here is how you're going to unlock blueprints and other story MacGuffins that come your way. It's a little puzzle. It's kind of fun. You get 3 attempts. We're going to go ahead and decrypt it. So we want to connect the arrow to the other arrow. And I should be paying attention to my moves, but I'm a terrible human being and I'm not. So let's see, there we go. Unlocked the light cryptics, which if we go into our inventory, oh, we got ourselves path light cryptics. Contains a blueprint to learn how to do a path light. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to learn it. So looking at me, my thirst level, my hunger level, it's okay. We'll go ahead and go over this UI. You have your character statistics. You can eventually level up. I got some stat points. We'll go ahead and I like being faster, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there. Mission logs and blueprints. It'll tell you what you need to do, give you a little direction while you're surviving on this planet. There's your proficiencies. Pretty good with light weapons so far. Don't know much about engineering. I've mined a little bit. There's a skill web. I have no idea what this is about. Probably haven't gone far enough into the game. Civil engineer on a build essential structures including habitat, airlock, and barracks. Basic storage. I'll go civil engineering because airlocks and hallways seem important. So, let's see what else we salvaged. We got bandages. We got our branches that can wood often used to stoke fires. It'll tell you the basic use unless it's general like this fern. Used to make a number of different items. Well, we'll find that out. If you go in here in your structures, it'll tell you what you need to make it. Let's see, we go into utilities. Floodlights, you need some glass and some steel. Ooh, excrement corrector. Ooh. This forge is like the major hurdle that I've seen thus far, because finding plutonium seems to be difficult for me anyway. Furniture, I guess you can deck out your habitat with some stuff. You can start building basic components with the fabricator and the chemistry table. Climate control, regulate temperature inside a habitat. These are all really nice. I assume maybe once you get a habitat set up, maybe you can leave these suits? I don't know. I know it rains here, so I don't know how necessary a water reclaimer is, but that'd be fun. Item crafting, it looks like you can do basic melee weapons from the little bits of animal that you collect. And I'm sure you unlock more as it goes on. So, that is your first mission. There's your buddy here. So if you go to your general tool and you can have him patrol an area, you can have him flank, follow. It looks like if you go to this one, you can give him a nickname. So we're gonna give him a nickname. This is Hank. Hi, Hank. He has an inventory, so it seems like you can have him store things. If he backs away, you get stuck, so he has, it's like an 8-pot. That's interesting. Repair him if he's broke. Looks like eventually you can color him the way you want. So that's kind of cool. For now, once again, we're gonna have him fall. Ooh, this is our first nighttime. Nighttime is scary time with all those beasties coming out. I'm gonna hit this tree and get some berries. And there we go. I don't know if I keep going, if the tree will disappear, but I just want it to continue to grow some berries. L, very important, flashlight. You have limited battery, but when it gets dark, it gets dark. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very exciting from here because we're needing to collect a bunch of resources. Now, I've found that whenever you're just straight up mining, that tends to be when the aliens decide to munch on you. Yup, I hear something. Oop. It's like they know. And this is a baby crab monster, just to let you know how big things get. Maybe I picked a bad spot to lay down the law, but you know, it's gonna be nighttime. I needed someplace to live. Get away! Ah! It's a bad crab monster. Bad! Bad! Wonder if I can tame him later. Ride him around like a goat. Looks like if you can actually aim using the right click, maybe you can hit him better, but he has some... kind of ambles around like a drunken individual a little bit. And when you're aiming, you're a little slower, so just be aware of your surroundings. So we got a Krabby here. Let's go raid him, see what we got. We got a Talon. So we have a tendency to get attacked every time we're mining. So let's show this locator thing. It seems important. You mouse over any sort of resource and it'll tell you what you can harvest. So aluminum, we got a shiz ton of aluminum over here. Base metal, where did that? Base metal's a little better because it is a composite ore and you can get different metals out of it. So see, we got some iron, that's good. Got some aluminum, we don't need that iron though, come on. And I don't know all the resources here, I only know what I need. There's some magnesium, that'll be important at some point. Magnesium, iron, so let's see. And another thing to note, on your locator, your hab module, big red dot. And if you see up in the right hand corner, you can set your tracker to different locations. This is where we crashed. This is Hank the robot. He's behind us, 8 meters. This is inflatable dome, 13 meters ahead of us. We are 206 meters away from where we fell to this planet. So, not real sure what this does. I know we can. Oh, we can pack up and move this. We're gonna name this Bartertown. Okay. We make it brightly colored. Now sometimes I get stuck in these things. Oh yeah, we're gonna make this thing as gaudy as I am. Secondary color, bright green, yellow, details in black. There's not the most impressive color palettes, but there we go. Got a big orange and green structure. We'll be able to see that. I don't know if this is daybreak. It's a pretty short nighttime. Let's go to our... There's a liquid resource, sap. I don't know what we'd use that for. We are trying to build a depository. And if you want to know what you need for that, you go to the structures, utilities, depository. It looks like we have enough actually. So let's go back to base. And we'll put it right over here. I don't know if we can build it. It looks like it's too big to go inside. But we can go ahead and set it down. And this is kind of your... If you play MMOs, this is your stash. You know, you can go up to it and hit F and you say, I want to put all this aluminum in there, all this crab meat. You don't want to eat the crab meat. I don't know how long it keeps. This fern. Because once again, we're a scientist. We can't carry a lot. Circuit boards seem important. Rubber. These are modern materials that we can't quite fabricate yet. I'm gonna leave these on me. I don't know when I'll ever need them. If your flashlight runs out, I only got 3 of them, but hopefully with that magnesium I found, we'll be able to build new ones eventually. Here we got some birds. They're non-combative. I guess they're called, what are they called? Oryx. They're interesting. I I don't think they'll attack me. Ooh, what is that? That's just a rock. You can just pick it up. I don't know what you use that for. The creature designs are kind of neat. He's tall. Tall, dude. Oh, what's Hank saying? Is Hank talking to the bird? What are you doing, Hank? We just think they look an awful lot like ostriches, so we're just gonna call them space ostrich. Here we got red berries. Love that guy. Keeps me alive. Got our jump jets. Let's go. Limited time you can jump, so it's not like you can just go straight up. Uh-oh. I moused over an urchin shell. I don't like that. Those will puncture my suit. You gotta be careful running around here in the dark. I might actually be targeting it through the mountain. Once again, this is alpha. There it is. If you want to, I'll show you what it looks like to accidentally bump into one of these. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. So, vitals are stable. Go ahead and use your duct tape. It's very important to have that duct tape. Then, what do we got over here? Branches? I guess that's a tree. Berries. I feel like I should be able to... Titanium, that's pretty good. Let's go look at the titanium here. Ooh, precious metals. You know, every instinct I have is telling me not to wander around in the dark. So we're gonna go here. He has a new function now that we're out here. Patrol and mine. So I am going to set him to mine precious metals. You use the mouse wheel to make his area of influence bigger, and I'm going to set his target with F and a command to mine that zone. And I am going to go back to the hab, and he should be able to... Why is he following me? No? Maybe he's going back to the hab. Maybe he already mined stuff. That's pretty impressive. So, eventually, once you can build more complex robots and more Hanks, you won't have to do the grunt work. You'll be doing high science to try and get your ass off this rock. Should have made time pass a little longer. I wanted to show you guys a storm, but let's see. There's not much to see at night now, is there? It's raining. I assume I'll be able to collect rainwater at some point. Looking at these structures, the rings, spire. So far, all planets, area at least, yeah, you must start on this one planet in the same location, because this is the same place I have previously encountered. You can crouch with the control button if you're not able to reach something. Let's go towards sunrise a little bit. See, I'm breathing heavy. That might bring some people down on me. I'll go ahead and mine this aluminum. It's right in front of my face. It's a space age light material. If we're ever gonna be getting off this rock, that might be important. And maybe you need a higher proficiency to get better materials. I don't know if you can build a companion like Wilson, or whatever, but I can see it getting lonely. I've lived 1 day on this rock so far. I do wish I had a set of binoculars, though. What's going on? I hear something. Something's trying to attack me. See, it's a bit illogical for something to try and attack me up here, but the AI of the monsters just isn't that sophisticated. You know, the developers tried, you know, and I get it. It's supposed to challenge me as I'm surviving, but honestly, I think that they wouldn't even bother if I was up here. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yes. See, I don't even see this guy. I heard him. You guys heard him too, right? I'm not crazy. I'm up on this big fucking tree. Hydration's a little low. Oxygen's okay. 99% O2. Pretty nice. I hear somebody. I do. Let's see if Frank brought us anything. Hank, sorry. My other robot is Frank. I hear some beeping. Where you at? Let's get this thing set it to Hank. He's this direction. But he should drop off some minerals for me. I wonder if he puts them in the depository. Doesn't look like it. I thought I set him to farm precious metals. Aluminum. Where you at, Hank? Hank doesn't seem to show up. That's one of my pet peeves. I feel like if we're gonna have big red blips telling us where our habitation module is, then we should, oh. You are a dumb robot, aren't you? You're just a dumb robot. You're stuck on that tree. Alright, come on, follow me. I wish I could say continue last command. Do you have anything? Let's open you up. You got nothing. You're the worst personal robot ever. Let's try this again. Where's that field of rocks? Precious metals. Got a little sprinting. I'm nice and cool from the night. Oh, overheated already. Titanium, there we go. Alright, Frank. Let's try this again. Don't get in the bird's way. Alright, so I want you to mine this. Okay? Where are you at? Why are you going back? What? Alright, the robot seems a little broken. So, I guess I'm gonna be out here mining. Got some gold, that's nice. Copper, good for wiring. Very conductive metals. I don't know how realistic they go with some of this stuff, but I survived 2 days? Or day 2? Okay. I'll get some titanium. Super strong, I guess. Don't know what it's used for quite yet. I haven't found a way to pinpointly target exactly what you need. Like, I know I need plutonium for the next mission, which is build a forge, but and remember, when you're mining, that's when you get attacked. Fuck you, my friend. Yeah, you run away. Take my titanium. I don't trust that sucker. Not now, not ever. What we got here? Titanium. I can feel him watching me. Maybe that's just the paranoia of being all alone on a planet. Who knows? There's some red berry, titanium, branches. Looks like when things get in the way, you can't quite pinpoint scan that far. We got there precious metals. So that gold, copper. I don't know. You'd figure you'd be able to pick up radiation. Like it seems like a thing. I wonder if noise attracts those creatures, and that's why every time I mine, they come up my backside. Sprint a little, overheat. Sprint a little, overheat. I don't know what happens if you just push it. I guess eventually you just get tuckered out. Hey, he's not stuck on this. I see his jump jets over there. What are you doing, Hank? What are you doing? You got anything in your inventory? No, you're the worst miner ever. Are you broken? You're already at full health. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. Patrol this area. Right here. Protect us. Or just sit there between the hab. Whatever. Store an inventory, store an inventory. So maybe you're not supposed to find plutonium until you level up. I don't know. But there are massive sandstorms that I wanted to show you that get ridiculous. There you go, Hank. Shoot at it. Let's do your job. You trying to steal my gold? Get him. Oh, got eaten. And they disappear back into the sand. That doesn't seem hardly fair, does it? Now he's patrolling. Worst miner ever, but... And if you notice, you're not allowed to save progress until 5 minutes have elapsed, so... Yeah.
Finally breathe easy.
I think that's where I'm gonna end this one. Because it's a lazy day. Just exploring. We'll see y'all next time.